4th. I am feeling amazing today. I am late. It's 10:38 and I'm just taking my Eliquis and vitamin. I want to show you my breakfast. Let me turn this around. So I have drank, my health goal this week is to drink a glass of water before each meal. A glass of water during my meal. So I had a glass of water before my meal, just filled this up, and this is what my breakfast is. And Morton asked if I wanted an omelet. I did not. Morton made this. I told Morton put it in a little bowl. It's in the little bowl. I'm happy with the bowl size, but it's overloaded. Morton, I just got to start doing my own. I showed him how I wanted it to be. But there's cereal on the bottom. There's Greek yogurt in here, fat-free Greek yogurt in here. Let me show you what's in here. So the cereal is really good. It's like coconut, chia seed. It's from Aldi. I put walnuts in here, tangerines in here. Now what I want to do is eat this very leisurely. Slowly and leisurely. So I'm going to turn this around. Hello. Oh, it's Earth Day. Oh my goodness. Happy Earth Day. Thank you for telling me that. I used to always do something on Earth Day. I did workshops on Earth Day. So I'm sorry. I don't like to well, I eat in front of people when we go out, but I don't want to sit here and chew and keep my mouth filled with food. So I'm going to try to do this. If I can do this easily enough, I'll eat my breakfast and visit with you. Good morning. I started at Omada today. It's this, it's a program. The nurse with Blue Cross Blue Shield recommended it. And I have an app on my phone for it. I have my health coach for it. Lives in Pennsylvania. I think I'm with 10 other women in my group that we all have 100 pounds or more to lose. They're all in Pennsylvania. We have a group chat going. I've met a couple of them so far. But Omada, I have never tried it before. And I'm going to tell you some differences that I found out already. Their health goal, you pick your own health goal out for the week. My health goal was I want to drink a glass of water before every meal, and I want to drink a glass of water with a meal. And I love that. And I think that I can just do that and turn it into a routine. This is what I do. This is just how I do it. I weighed 337.7 this morning on the scale. I had been 333. I don't know what happened, and I'm not worried about it. But Omada, they give you a scale. Well, they gave me a scale, but it's in Pennsylvania because I thought I would be home. I thought we would, be home long before this. And every morning when I'm home, I'm going to get on the scale. I'm going to do that all here on YouTube. And I have created this is going to be saved in the series. I'm doing a series here on YouTube where my health journey is all going to be on there. I'm going to start putting other stuff on the YouTube channel too, but right now I got to love me enough to take care of me. I'm great at loving other people, and I got to love myself just as much, if not more, because how can I love everybody else if I'm not here? So, but I have some yesterday was weird because I went out with Morton to Lowe's, and it was great. We were going to Morton's put a new threshold down here on this door because we're in Florida, and weather in Florida and the salt air. So we went to Lowe's and I made a TikTok about it. I actually started making that TikTok because I was getting queasy feeling, and I'm like, just take your mind off of this. Have you ever been like that? You're feeling sick and you think, I'm going to take my mind off of it. And I was like, I'll make a TikTok. And I did actually, I felt better making the TikTok, but it was still like I started to sweat. I got sick to my stomach. I got like nauseous. I felt like I was going to be sick. And we hadn't eaten lunch yet, but I was thinking like I hadn't drank enough water. And my medication has changed. So till Morton and I went through, paid for the thing, and then paying for, it was just a kerfuffle with the checkout. And Morton questions everything. Like Morton, I want him to like make his own decisions. I know like it might seem like I nag him or tell him what to do. Morton loves to have like a list or know specifically what to do. So Morton's like, what card should I use? What? And Morton has his account. Morton and I have always had separate finances. We just have. I don't know why. Like, I consider what's mine his and what's his mine, and vice versa. And so Morton knows his own finances. They're his finances, and he has a Lowe's card. So Morton, and I'm feeling like I was, by that point, I was sweating. Like my whole brow was sweating. And thanks, Mom. Vera loves the glasses. These are from Dollar Tree. $1.25 tree. But we're at the checkout. I'm like, honey, please, I don't care. Just hurry. I'm laying all over the cart, just thinking like, oh, let me make it out to the car. And we got out to the car, and I got in the driver's seat because it's a really busy, crazy area. And I don't know why, but I always feel better when I'm driving. I get in the car and in the driver's seat, and I turn the car on because it was really hot in the car. Yesterday was in the 80s and sunny. And then a cold front came in. Its high is going to be 70 degrees today, and it's cold outside. But I sit down and I'm sweating, and I said to Morton, I feel like I'm going to be sick. And Morton said, do you want me to drive? And I'm like, no, I think I just need to drink some water. And I had a bottle of water in there with me. So I'm like drinking the water and just like letting the car run, leaning my head back and feeling a little bit better. And I said to him, like, this is what scares me about driving to Pennsylvania, because we were only a couple miles from our daughter's house. And we came back in, and Morton said, I'll make something to eat. I think he made a salad or something when we came home here. And I sat down in the living room, and my daughter said to me, you don't look good. And yeah, I was sweating. And it wasn't from the heat. It was warm, but it wasn't that warm. I just got like so sick to my stomach so quick, and I felt like I was just like woozy. So I sit down, and in the living room, Morton was putting the salad together, and my daughter says to me, why are you gonna leave on Monday? Feeling like that. And I'm like, well, I have to do my taxes. And she's like, taxes aren't due till April 15th. I do have to do my taxes. And but I'm very organized, so everything is together and ready to rock and roll there. But I was just like, I don't know why I'm leaving then. And she's like, just stay. I'm like, I don't want to, like, I never want to overstay are you coming in or going, honey? Close that door. Morton's standing. I am doing a live on YouTube. But you feel like you're encroaching, even though they're family, even though they love us to the moon and back, and I love them to the moon and back. Like just now, Morton coming and going because I do social media, and I can't just do it freely here. I respect their privacy. And good morning, Sheila. So I said to my daughter, I'm like, I don't want to overstay my welcome. She's like, Mom, we bought this house so you and Morton could be here as much as you want, whenever you want. And she's like, stay. And her husband, Graham, my son-in-law, he's amazing. He's like, stay. My grandson's like, stay. And I'm like, we're staying. And I want to, the I wasn't walking that long in Lowe's, and I'm just thinking I don't want to feel like that on the 1,000-mile road trip going home. And I also think that when we go home, I think I might fly. Morton wanted to drive, but I think we might be able to talk our grandson into riding with Morton, and then I could fly, take a 2-hour flight, and I have miles to spend on Allegiant. I could get the flight for free, but I don't like the idea of Morton driving alone. Just because, it's a long trip, and Morton's not used to traveling alone. So yesterday was an eye opener, and I don't want to push or rush anything. I called my son, and he's like, yeah, I was worried about you driving so soon. He's like, just take it easy, take a rest. And he's like, it's still cold up here. You can't start your garden. And so I'm just going to wait. And I'm going to wait and just see how I'm feeling. I have been getting up and walking typically a half an hour. I get up and just walk. And yesterday I cleaned this area off here for me. They have Morton's doing stuff with this and putting it away. My granddaughter's working over here. We rearranged this room in here, her studio, and it's lovely now. But I'm very excited for this. I'm going to start on a project, something that I've wanted to do for the church. I'm going to start on it down here. So excited. Good morning, Angelia. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning, Michelle. And yeah, I'm just going to take my time, listen to my body. I've always in my life, I always felt like I could do anything. And it's just now saying it, dude, just now, oh my gosh, just now saying that to you, saying those words, I can do anything I put my mind to. This inner voice says, except lose weight. It's horrible. It's horrible. Get out of my head, negative Nancy. No offense to Nancy's. I know a lot of Nancy's and they're lovely. I used to say, I can do anything except lose weight. But now I know, like, I gotta get this weight off. I got to. I don't think it had anything to do with pulmonary embolism, but sitting in the hospital and like looking at the people coming and going, big people in wheelchairs, like not able to walk to the bathroom. And that's what scares me the most. I don't want to ever be like out of control to the point where somebody else has to look over or look after my big overgrown body. I don't want that. And when Morton and I rode the bicycles, my low weight that I got to was about 250 pounds, but I was like the healthiest I'd been in my adult life. I was bicycling like 50 miles a day. I was very, very healthy then, but still carrying around too much weight. And I want to start bicycling again. I want to start swimming. Thankfully, we're coming into the weather where I have a friend in Pennsylvania who has a pool. There's a community pool in Mount Carmel I can swim at. I want to swim as long as I can, life. As long as I can. I know eventually I think I'm so scared because I've never had that feeling before. I gotta move this, it's bugging me. Morton had to take this piece of trim off, and it literally has rusty nails sticking out of it. and I don't want, he put it on my table, and I don't want to like scratch my arm on a rusty nail sticking out right now. He had it sitting down at my feet here, and I'm always barefoot. Maybe Morton's out to get me. Just kidding. He's not. But yeah. I want to just I want to look after myself. I've never made me a priority. I've never made me a priority in my life. Maybe you can relate to this. I like to look after people. Like, it genuinely makes me happy to look after people and take care of people. And Angelia says, my skinny athletic boss has dealt with pulmonary embolisms for the last 10 years. Yeah, you don't think it's the weight. Food's a joy, especially when it's shared with a loved one. I've always loved food. I'm never gonna stop loving food. Michelle, that's okay, but I think I have a cup at home that I keep paintbrushes in that I painted every day is Earth Day. I think every day is Earth Day. But yeah, I just wanna do good things for me and not feel selfish about it, because if you're the kind of person who looks after others, I've always been that kind of person. Like, I love looking after people, and I love people. And I'm like an empath, and I feel people's pain, and I want to make them feel better. And somebody in the hospital, nurse said to me, I've heard this before and I love this, you have to fill your own cup before you can share with others. I'm like, yeah, I want to do that too. Yeah. Horrible shingles. Yeah, you feel like you're missing out. Yep. Yeah. So, babe, I'm not going to stay on here long. But come on, jump on in. That chair's sitting over there now. I moved that board down here with the nails sticking out of it. I'm scared I was gonna scrape my hand on it up here. Morton, tell us.
Putting silicone between the new threshold board and the tiles.
Grab that chair and sit down. Yeah, I love food. I'm never gonna stop loving food. I just wanna like this is my breakfast. Is that a whole little orange?
Yeah.
A whole little orange, a little yogurt and cereal, and it's in a little bowl. It's filled up. So here, honey, you tell them what you're up to today.
Putting this stuff down on the between the tile and the new threshold board, and trying to figure out, there's like about, I think, a ½ inch at the bottom of the seals on the door that with age I think they've shrunk a wee bit and you can see daylight through. So I need to figure out whether I need a new piece of rubber or if it just needs pulled back into place.
Wait, you still need to do that?
Yeah. There's
did you see them?
No, I never saw that. Morning, everybody. But yeah, so I need to tape off the floor so I didn't get silicone all over the floor in the new wood. That was what should have been a 10-minute job yesterday, ended up all day and into the Sunday. But it was the wood underneath had rotted out, and so it was better. And it was a piece of plastic that was over the front of the old threshold. It had, like, with age and the sunlight and the weather in Florida, it had deteriorated and cracked, so it was better to replace it than to try like fixing something up for it. So
It'd just go bad again.
Yeah, I'd never done the job before, so it was like a whole learning curve getting the old one out, because I think the old one had been part of the original, like it was like
it was part of the
a one-piece unit, like all went in, so I had to like get it out, and then the new one was one that you buy that you fit in, so it was figuring out how to get it in without taking too much to bits.
And I think this place was built in 1994. So it was 1994 that would have been
years
put
old.
In. Over that. It's 24, honey. This is 24.
Yeah.
It's 30 years old.
Yeah, so I get allergies in Florida, and in Pennsylvania is not as bad, but now there's so much pollen and it going about in Florida. It's absolutely crazy.
Oh, tell them what was in the car last night.
Oh, there was a dragonfly in the car.
It was scary.
Man,
Wasn't it?
Sue's saying there was a blizzard up north like yesterday.
Yeah.
The weather's crazy now. I don't know. Somebody was saying, who was it that was saying they had a
Ryan.
foot of snow?
24 inches of snow
Aye.
in Colorado. Tell them what we're up to tonight.
Yeah, dragonflies are amazing. An interesting fact about dragonflies, did you know that they're the most successful hunters in the world? Is apparently they don't, like every other animal attacks its prey by going for it, dragonflies predict where they're going to go, and like instead of going like that, they go here, so the animal comes at them and they get them that way, and they reckon they're the world's most successful hunter. It was quite interesting. You would never ever think of them. And it was funny, for years and years, one of my favourite films was The Rescuers, you know, the Disney film. And I always loved their character, Evenrude, in it. And I never knew till I was like, only a couple of years ago,
When
we
we
were
went
in
to Scranton.
Yeah, we were in Scranton at what was the name of that place? Cooper's seafood place in Scranton, and they had the outboard motor that was in the in Scranton. They had several different outboard motors, and one of the brands of outboard motor was Evenrude, and I thought, oh, that's where he got his name. And I'd gone years. It's like we're coming for Britain. I'd never ever seen one before, so I never ever knew that that's why they called them Evenrude. It was funny.
Tell 'em what we're
Hollow
getting up
saying
to
their
tonight.
cameras are buried in snow.
Oh my gosh.
We're watching the original Ghostbusters.
We're having a Ghostbusters party here tonight.
Yeah, that's funny how you learn things as adults that are so obvious once you find them out. It's like Evenrude. Oh, there's what it is.
You did that with pickles and cucumbers.
Ah, yeah, that was a dumb one. The other one as well was, it was funny too, the old Meatloaf song.
Oh gosh.
When it goes on about finding something in the bottom of a Cracker Jack box. It was, we come in for Britain, we never had the Cracker Jack popcorn over there. So it was like, you know, it was an interesting line in a song, but it wasn't until I moved over here I understood what it actually meant. It's like they're finding the
Ain't
little...
no trip to Ville hiding at the bottom of a Cracker Jack box.
Yep, so for years never actually understood what that line meant. I'm sure there's hundreds of songs like that come for Britain, for Americans, that it's like, because of our slang and phrases, that is, you don't know what it actually means.
And did you have that same breakfast?
No, I had bran flakes.
How were they?
They're good.
That's good.
Yeah, I think the plan is we're watching the original Ghostbusters tonight. We're going to watch the Afterlife tomorrow night. And then on, I think it's Tuesday, we're going to see the latest one. I was actually surprised. We watched was it Rebirth or whatever? What was it called, the latest one?
Afterlife?
No, the Afterlife one with the guy that plays Ant-Man. What's his name?
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd is. It was really. I was surprised it was really good, because you always find that when they make a film that's got like cult following, and you see the one that's made 20 years later, it's never as good, or it's never as what you're expecting, you know. Oh, I'm really it is actually, I think Michael Keaton that's in it too. I was really surprised when I saw that it was
Jenna
Michael.
Ortega from Wednesday.
Aye, she
and
plays the little
Winona
girl.
Ryder.
Aye.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, I've never seen it yet either. I was really surprised they made that Spider-Man movie that they had Michael Keaton as one of the Batman. They brought it was some sort of time loop he destroyed. No, but the Flash or something. They destroyed a time loop and they had Michael Keaton as Batman again. I've never ever watched it yet. It'd be quite interesting to see him as Batman again, because I liked him.
He was great in Beetlejuice.
Oh, he was brilliant. But so was, what was the leading characters?
Mm-hmm.
The man and the woman, they were absolutely superb.
Catherine O'Hara and do
No,
you
it was
mean Glenn Glenn Gina Davis?
Gina Davis and
Oh, what was his name?
I can picture him and I can't remember his name.
I can't remember either. Wonder if Catherine O'Hara is going to be in it. That would be
Who did she
amazing.
play?
She played the shrew mother.
All right.
Remember that made her art everywhere?
Oh,
Sculptures. Mm-hmm. That comes out this fall. Let's do a Beetlejuice party at the church. We'll watch that before we go see it. That'll be fun. Beetlejuice is on Broadway, and everybody says it's so good. I would love to go see it. We'll have a Beetlejuice party.
I think they're all brilliant in Beetlejuice. Like even like the big character Odo. Is it Odo they call him? That pretends the big guy that pretends to be. He does the exorcism. He's brilliant. When they're all at the party.
Has anybody heard how many of the new characters are coming, or the old characters? How many are coming back in Beetlejuice? I loved it. It was so good. That was a great show, for sure.
I take it she's playing the mother of the kid then.
A picture of the two of them together, Jenna Ortega and Winona Ryder, as Lydia, and I forget the daughter's name, what it's going to be in the film. But it looks so good. But hey, 27 minutes we're at. I got the hiccups. I'm going to jump up. I'm going to go outside for a walk. It looks cold, but I'm going to walk outside because it's supposed to rain today. I'm going to get out in the air while I can and go stick my dishes in the dishwasher. And thanks for being here. Everybody, I have some exciting news. I'm going to go ahead and just share it on here because this is sort of turned into way more than a health talk. Patreon. Everybody thinks you have to pay to be on Patreon. You don't. I have all kinds of stuff I'm putting on there for free. I'm going to do a drawing today that I'm going to scan and put up color and create and be interactive with for free on Patreon. So I don't have it linked on my I don't have it linked on here, but it's in my link tree. I'm gonna get all that stuff sorted out today. Go to Patreon. You don't have to buy a monthly subscription or anything. It's free. I want to be able to put things out. Like I can't do it on TikTok. I can't do it on here. I can kind of sort of do it in the Facebook group. But our Facebook group, I want to kind of showcase more what everybody else is doing too. I want that to be a group and not just the Priscilla show. So get on the Patreon and it's free. And like I said, once a week I want to do it. I want to just do a drawing, maybe just how I'm feeling that week. And then I think it'd be really fun to color it together, paint it together. You can print it out on a printer, put it on like your device and color it digitally or whatever. So yay, you got yay, Paula, yay. Got your painting, and thank you for that, Paula. So I'm gonna do some more lives today because I have some more creating to do. But first, I must walk. So thanks for sharing breakfast with me. Thanks for being here on this lovely little journey. And I'm so happy and thankful for each and every one of you, and for this guy here. Yesterday I watched that TikTok back that I made where we were in Lowe's, and I felt bad about it. And because I never usually rush him in Lowe's, I'm usually the one that he has to say, "Are you ready yet?" And I felt like I was going to pass out. So feeling way better today. Everybody have a beautiful Sunday. See you later. And
Cheerio.
take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. Do it for us. Bye-bye.
Cheerio.